Good morning to each one of you and a very warm welcome. Just take a few moments to observe your inner posture. We hear so much about asanas being done with this body, but the purpose of the asanas is to find the inner posture. On the inside, we have to be steady and comfortable. So just let your awareness run through every limb of the body and find repose. Allow the spine to gently lengthen upwards towards the ceiling. And adopt a posture that is steady and alert and natural too. Make sure that there is no stiffness in the body anywhere, and it remains supple. Feel the breath moving in and out. Look within and enter the cave of the heart, where the inner Guru resides. Feel the presence of the Master in the heart. If you have a living Master, or if you have been with a living Master, let the Master occupy the cave of the heart. If not, you can bring in your parents, your teachers, any guides or mentors. Bow down to them, seek their blessings. For the best to happen in this session. We are going to be chanting Om 3 times, and then we will do the Guru Vandana. So take a deep breath and chant Om with the out breath. Let us do the Guru Vandana. Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwarah Guruः Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Sadgurave Namaha. Mentally offer your gratitude and bow downs to all the masters who have either walked upon this earth or are operating from the higher realms, taking care of our welfare. A very special and grateful bow down to Mahavatar Babaji, by whose grace the Kriya system has descended upon this planet. May his blessings be with each one of us. We are so grateful. Just take a few moments to review your inner posture. We are going to be doing some breathing, and with the help of conscious breathing, we are going to bring in more prana into this body. And as more and more prana is absorbed, our awareness goes high because it is the prana, the life force, which is not only keeping this body alive, but is behind all the functions of our senses and the mind. When the saturation of prana goes up, the mind is automatically drawn inwards and merges into the heart. And this conscious breathing is to be done with full awareness. And we draw inspiration from the ocean waves. If we watch them closely, we will see that any wave that takes its own time in reaching the apex point, and then it falls and merges back into the ocean. So the spiritual scientists have told us that it happens in the ratio of 3:2. The incoming breath goes in, say to the count of 3, and then the outgoing breath is a sort of a release, which happens to the count of 2. So we are going to be breathing in this kind of fashion. And first we will breathe at a cycle of 12 breaths per minute. So one in-breath and out-breath takes about 5 seconds, 3 seconds to breathe in and 2 seconds to breathe out. And we breathe through the abdomen. So place your left palm on the abdomen so that the center of the palm is in line with the navel, and cover the left palm with the right palm. And as soon as this contact is made, you can feel the breath through the palms. As the breath comes in, the navel moves out, and when the breath moves out, the navel is pulled in. So we are going to breathe at a cycle of 12 breaths per minute, consciously. So we are going to do this in a set of 21 breaths. So I will show, because there are newcomers, I will show, and then everyone can follow. So we breathe in, so prepare yourself by just breathing out and pulling the abdomen slightly in, and then start. It's like this, it is simple. I am doing it loudly just to make everyone feel the breath coming in and going out. You can do it at your own pace without making much sound. So let us start. Breathe out, pull the abdomen slightly in and start. Just to stop, we did 11 breaths. Relax. Pay attention to what is happening in the palms and the fingers. Feel the heat that is being generated in the areas of contact between the palms and the abdomen. Let the breath become normal. And now we do the remaining 10 breaths. So breathe out, pull the abdomen slightly in and start. Stop. Let the spine remain erect. And see what is happening within. Just notice all the vibrations that are happening. Now we will do the same cycle of 21 breaths, but this time we will place our awareness in the Muladhara chakra or the base chakra. The rule of prana or energy is that wherever your attention goes, that is where the prana goes. So just by paying attention or shifting attention to the base of the spine, the energy is directed towards that area and the Muladhara chakra is strengthened or energized. So be ready. Breathe out, pull the abdomen slightly in and start 21 cycles. Let the attention be at the Muladhara. Stop and relax. Be mindful of what is happening inside. Just because you placed attention at the Muladhara, there is so much of energy that is now being stored there. So the prana contained in the breath has been directed towards this center. Do not push or pull the breath. Just be a witness to your own breathing. Allow the body intelligence to decide how the breath is going to come in and go out. Just put your mind aside. In my Guru's ashram, Gurudev's Vidyapeeth, there used to be a shoe stand. And the plate fixed there pronounced that it is the ego stand. Everybody coming to the ashram was asked to leave their shoes outside and also leave their egos outside. In the same way, when we do Kriya, we just put our choices, our preconceived notions outside. Let the body intelligence take over and do everything. So we get into the next phase of the Kriya now. And here what we do is that as we breathe in, we pull the anus muscles up. And when we breathe out, we not only release the breath, but also release the anus muscles and they go back into place of rest. So it has to be synchronized naturally. So just try it out on your own. Breathing in, pulling the muscle up, and breathing out, releasing the anus muscles. So let us just do this together for a few rounds. So pull up, release, pull up, release, pull up, release. So it is easy. In the beginning it may seem a little difficult, but it is about training the muscles. And then this whole action can be synchronized. So we are going to be breathing in a cycle of 21 breaths with the Ashwini Mudra. And when we do the Ashwini Mudra and pull the anus muscles up, the Mooladhara is activated immediately. So let us prepare ourselves by breathing out, pulling the abdomen slightly in, and start. Pull up, let go, pull up, let go, pull up, let go, and do this on your own. I'll keep the count. relax. We did 15 cycles. See, there is so much more energy that has come in, and the vibrations have become more intense. Sometimes even this feeling comes that the breath has stopped. Just be a witness to everything. We did 15 breaths with Ashwini Mudra. Now we do the remaining 6. So breathe out, be ready and start. Stop and relax. Let us do this a little faster this time. We were doing breathing at the rate of 12 cycles per minute. Now we breathe at the rate of 18 cycles per minute. So the breathing in and out happens at a faster rate. And we'll do it with the Ashwini Mudra. Those who can do should try and do it. They can just simply follow the breathing pattern. So breathe out, pull the abdomen slightly in and start. Relax. See how with faster breathing, the movement of prana within the body has become more discernible. There may be a hint of perspiration. Notice how the breath has become very, very subtle. Now we get into the next phase of the Kriya. Here we breathe in with Ashwini Mudra. We will breathe at the rate of 12 cycles per minute. And as we breathe out, we will chant the mantra Lam, which is the seed mantra of the Muladhara Chakra. So just say Lam, 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 and you can notice that the sound energy is traveling to the base of the spine and activating the area near the base. So now we will combine this with the process of breathing. So when we breathe in, we pull the anus muscle up, do the Ashwini Mudra, and as we breathe out, we release the Ashwini Mudra and chant the mantra Lam. And because we will be chanting Lam, we don't have to really bother about the 3:2 ratio between the in-breath and the out-breath. So prepare yourself by breathing out and pulling the abdomen slightly in. And start. Lam. 2. Lam. 3. Lam. 4. Lam. 5. Lam. 6. Lam. 7. Lam. 8. Lam. 9. Lam. 10. Lam. 11. Lam. 12. Lam. 13. Lam. 14. Lam. 15. Lam. Just relax for a few moments. You would have noticed that when you chant Lam, the energy builds up at the Muladhara or the base chakra. But if you prolong chanting this energy is felt in the upper regions, especially the forehead and the roof of the skull. So by chanting Lam, we are not only sending energy to the base chakra, but we are also bringing that energy up through the various chakra to the top of the head. So let us do the remaining 6 breaths. Breathe out, be ready, and start. Lam. 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 1. Lam. 2. Lam. 3. Lam. 4. Lam. 5. Lam. 6. Lam. 7. Lam. 8. Lam. 9. Lam. 10. Lam. 11. Lam. 12. Lam. 13. Lam. 14. Lam. 15. Lam. 16. Lam. 17. Lam. 18. Lam. 19. Lam. 20. Lam. 21. Lam. 22. Lam. 23. Lam. 24. Lam. 25. Lam. 26. Lam. 27. Lam. 28. Lam. 29. Lam. 30. Lam. 31. Lam. 32. Lam. 33. Lam. 34. Lam. 35. Lam. 36. Lam. 37. Lam. 38. Lam. 39. Lam. 40. Lam. 41. Lam. 42. Lam. 43. Lam. 44. Lam. 45. Lam. 46. Lam. 47. Lam. 48. Lam. 49. Lam. 50. Lam. 51. Lam. 52. Lam. 53. Lam. 54. Lam. 55 Lam Lam. Stop. You can remove the palms from the navel area. Touch the thumb, bring the thumb and the forefinger together. And the remaining three fingers, you make a square with them. Let the tips touch the palm. This is called Chinmayi Mudra. It's a powerful mudra to enhance awareness. So you can place your hands in your lap or on your knees, or you can place your hands or hold your hands close to the chest. Do what you are comfortable with. And watch your inner state. Because of the Kriya, the body is saturated with prana. And the mind has turned inwards. Just to quieten the mind completely, we can do a little bit of Kapalbhati, which is a pranayam where we just pull the abdominal muscles in spurts and allow the air to move out. So it's a kind of pumping action happening with the abdominal muscles, and the result is felt in the chest as the breath is pushed up. So let us do 11 rounds of Kapalbhati breathing. Bring your attention to the Ajna Chakra in the forehead region. With full awareness, direct your incoming breath into the Ajna Chakra. The breath is not going to go there, but when we put our attention in the Ajna Chakra, the prana will go. And you may be able to feel the movement of prana into the Ajna Chakra. And when you breathe out, Just have this awareness that the breath is moving out from the Ajna chakra. So breathe into the Ajna chakra and breathe out from the Ajna chakra. You may notice a buildup of energy there. Or some people may feel the two petals of the Ajna chakra vibrating. Become aware of what is happening in the body. The breath has become very subtle. The air or the amount of air coming as in-breath has reduced considerably. And yet each breath, even though very, very subtle, is bringing in prana. And that prana can be felt in the tingling sensations in various parts of the body. There is a sense of fullness within. Become aware of what the incoming breath is doing to the body. See its impact on the lungs, the rib cage. Feel the pressure on the diaphragm. Notice the outward movement of the abdomen. Go within, notice your own heart. See if you can listen to the heartbeat, or you can sense the blood that is flowing in the veins and arteries. If you can become aware of the other organs such as the gallbladder, the kidneys, the liver, when the mind has turned inwards and it has become quiet, it is capable of noticing so many things that it does not notice when we are busy with the business of life. And now, give the mind a command that it should start noticing everything at the same time. And when we try to notice everything at the same time, we transcend the mind and enter awareness. Mind is not capable of doing too many things at one time. It is linear. It excels only in doing one thing at a time. So when we ask the mind to look at several things in one go, it just drops. Only awareness remains. The yogis say that this is when the awareness starts becoming aware of itself. So let the awareness become aware of itself. This is so refreshing. Keep refreshing this awareness from moment to moment. When the awareness is operating, the mind is not. The scientists will call it superconsciousness. And the awareness simply notices. It neither runs after anything, nor does it repel or push away anything. It simply notices. A great master described it as choiceless awareness. Rest in choiceless awareness. So if you can sense the presence of other people in your house, just notice. If there are sounds in the outside world, just notice. If due to some reason your stomach growls, just notice. The heart is beating, just notice. There are vibrations in your palm where you are holding the Chinmay Mudra. Just notice. And if the mind becomes active and there are thoughts, which want to entangle you, bring your attention to everything that is happening within, and the mind will immediately be transcended and you can find awareness again. And this is how keep refreshing awareness from moment to moment. Rest in this state for a while. Gently flex your toes and fingers. Take a few deep breaths. Bring your palms together in the prayer position. And let us do the Purnahuti of this meditation session by chanting Om 3 times. So we start. You rub your palms against one another. Cover your eyes with your palms and feel the energy rushing from your palms into your being through the filter of the eyes. See how the muscles around the eyes are enjoying this energy exchange. They feel so soothed and refreshed. Keep breathing, and when you feel like it, caress your face gently, offering your deepest love to yourself. You may want to give healing to any part of the body. Just put your palms there. Feel the energy moving into that area. You may want to tap certain parts. That's okay. Let body intelligence decide what you do. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. So because there were new participants today, we went a little slow. Mr. Tyagi, how did you feel? Can you share something?
Hello, can you
Yes.
hear me? Yeah,
Yes.
it was
Yes.
like it was very soothing and like I had done it first time, so it was really very soothing and like a
Okay.
meditative experience for me. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Anybody else wants to say something? Otherwise, we'll close. So let us end with,
I felt
yes.
weight in my body.
You felt what?
This weight
Wait.
leave.
It can happen. There are this an experience when the energy is being awakened. It can lead to a state where the body may feel very light and you may have this experience of floating, and sometimes the body may feel very heavy, like you feel like a mountain, and that's okay. That is an indication that the energy is working. Sometimes people may feel great amount of heat, sometimes people may feel very cold. So all these reactions can happen, and that is fine. So thank you everyone. We'll just end with Shanti part. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarvesham Swastir Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhino Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkhavaag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki